Good morning, September 14th, 2020, and I'm heading over to drop the trailer off because the bus finally got off the trailer. And the purge is on. The personal purge, not the purge of society, because I'm sure that's going to come later. But we don't get into that because we're not watching current events and really giving a shit about the world outside of us, because we can't control everything, so we just let it go. Anyway, so our personal purge is coming, or is happening. We're having a big ass garage sale next weekend. We've been selling stuff off throughout the week, and when you accumulate stuff, we accumulate stuff all the time because we go to estate sales all the time, and yard sales and whatever. And either A, we look for stuff that we can maybe resell and make money on, or B, stuff that's cool for our own personal house that we think we're going to hang up. Like we got like a 10,000 foot house, all these walls. We don't. So the stuff gets put into the back of the closet, stacked up, whatever. And when you work in like where you make money off of used stuff, whether it be car parts or cars or clothes like we do or anything, all you see when you walk into an estate sale or a yard sale or whatever is money to be made. And there's money to be made in every single type of item: glassware, kitchen crap, linens and bedding, and there's people buy like every type of item to resell to make money, obviously. And we buy primarily clothes, but then we also look for kitschy stuff that we know is cool, get it for cheap, we know somebody will want it. Problem is, it's hard to sell stuff. I hate it. We both hate it. You spend 20 minutes posting an item for sale, bullshitting back and forth with people to make 20 bucks sometimes on an item, maybe 30. If you hit a home run and you make 500 bucks and it's worth it. Anyway, so the time and space that it takes up is valuable, because your time is invaluable. It's priceless. And all the time of moving it, bullshit, whatever. So we are purging. We're getting rid of so much of our stuff that I thought for years, like I had a drawer in my garage. I have like 4 toolboxes, and one whole drawer is just miscellaneous bullshit that I've kept for the last 25 years. Every time, I like once a year I might go into that drawer and find some stupid trinket that I might need. Whatever, a brake adjusting star or a bracket or a spring or just some dumb shit. Anyway, this drawer gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and it's just dumb. And I kept this stuff, and I felt connected to it. It's just one of many things. And all my scrap metal, like I chop stuff up and make stuff, and I keep all these bins of scrap metal, which are heavy, and they get in the way, and they're just ridiculous. And I don't build much stuff anymore, and I'm not going to be building that much stuff anymore because my time is invaluable. So, my hair messed up. So, had a scrap guy come over, took out a ton of parts that mechanical brakes, vacuum plates. Nobody uses those except for some restoration nerd, and I don't know any of those guys, but this guy might. They can have all that stuff. Bunch of scrap metal. My drawer's full of nuts and bolts and stuff like that I didn't want to go. I have a whole nother collection of nuts and bolts that I got to get rid of. But all these things that are weighing us down and keeping us immovable. Our long-term plans are being somewhere else. And the long-term plans do not include bringing all this shit with us. And having all this shit feels like an anchor, and it keeps you sluggish, and it keeps you immovable, and it gives you a reason not to do things. And it doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't make you happy. So anyway, because of a different mindset, things have a different importance now. And slowly but surely, everything is going to go. I've even saw my drill press. Like that thing's been with me for 20 years, and whatever. I use it maybe twice a year for something stupid. So it's in the way. I'm getting rid of it. So when you get rid of my welder, that's when you know things are done. That's not going anywhere right this second. And a compressor. But so anyway, when you get to a different place in your life, and things become less important, and you realize that things really hold you back sometimes. Clothing, all the collectibles in your life. For me, it was car parts, and tools and extra stuff. I'll still have a minimum of stuff, and there's stuff that I will need for right now. But our plan is to move somewhere eventually. I don't know when. But all I want to know is I'm going to be ready for it when it happens. And when you wait till you're ready for it, you'll never be ready, and you have to take action. And that goes with anything, whether it be changing some sort of addictive behavior, changing your lifestyle, changing your location, changing your job, whatever. Taking a chance and making change. And I'm not one that likes change. I've been in the same casino industry for 25 years, 30 years, whatever, 25 years. And I've been in the same hobby forever. I don't take a lot of chances. So I'm making changes. I'm 48 years old. I'm not getting any younger. Got aches and pains I've never had. Friends that are starting to come down with cancer or other related health issues. A couple have died. And I know, I abused my body a lot when I was younger. So that's going to come. Someday I'm going to go to the doctor. They're going to run a test on me, typical normal every year tests. And one day the doctor is going to call me and say, we found something abnormal. And from that point forward, your life is going to change forever. And all you're going to want is this day when nothing was wrong and you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. And you have the freedom and the body to be able to do this. So by setting this stuff free sets me free and me and us. And so things don't make you happy, but like Tosh says, you don't see people frowning on a wave runner, right? But there's moments of happiness, but I think overall the stuff can become a hindrance, whatever, and it has for us. Anyway, so that's our positive steps. We're moving forward, we're lightening our load, we're lightening our life, and we're going to become more nimble for whatever. And it will make a difference. And like giving the scrap guy a bunch of shit this morning, I had a lot of anxiety because I'm letting go of stuff I think is important. And then I have to remember the freedom I'm going to gain from that. It's these letting go of your old thoughts and behaviors and mannerisms, or whatever you want to call them, and becoming more mindful and becoming more enlightened and more in tune with what's really important. And it feels really good. I had moments of weakness. I had a Von Dutch book, and he's like, are you getting rid of the Von Dutch book? Because she just assumed I was going to go. And I'm like, no, I can't get rid of the Von Dutch book. That really means something. And so I'm looking at it this morning. I'm like, what the fuck does a Von Dutch book mean something? I can see anything on the internet from Von Dutch anytime. And the book will probably get us $20, $30, whatever. And it's somebody else will love it. And so today I put the book in the for sale book pile. Little tiny victories. Doesn't mean I like Von Dutch any less, or can enjoy that kind of stuff anytime. But that book, that is a piece. That's a weight. Every little piece. It's like a grain of sand doesn't mean shit until you pile a bunch of it together, and then you got a beach. I don't know if that's kind of a dumb analogy. But it's one of these things where small weights add up, and that's what I'm doing. We're clearing that shit out. So I hope you make progress in your journey. I hope you find some peace and happiness and enjoy the fuck out of this ride, because you only get one chance. And I love my life. I love my wife. And I love talking into the camera, obviously. Okay, have a great day. I love you all. Bye.